It's Fire Prevention Week, and we're testing your knowledge this morning. Where do most home fires start? In the basement, bedroom, kitchen, or living family room? The answer is the kitchen. So it might be a good idea to keep a fire extinguisher in that room. And if a fire strikes, do you know how to stay safe?
Our own Emily Deem is learning how. She's live in Oshkosh with more. Hi, Em.
Good morning, Rachel and Pete. Hi, everybody. We are in the kitchen this morning at Station 15 with the Oshkosh Fire Department. I have John Holland, who is here with me. Good morning, John.
Good morning.
Now, let's talk about fires and where they're most common for the Oshkosh area.
Okay, here in the Oshkosh area, our #1 cause of fires is cooking fires, by far. In fact, they have jumped 300% in the last year alone, which is kind of frightening.
Yeah.
And the sad thing about that is most of them are preventable. So if you take a little extra time, use a little common sense, these don't have to happen.
All right, let's go ahead and show me what's wrong with this picture.
All right. Well, first of all, the spoon here is way too close to the burner. It's going to catch on fire. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Okay, so you got to get that out of there. Then, these are great for protecting your hands, keeping your hands safe from getting burned. However, leaving them up here, not a good idea. And people do it all the time.
Because look what he just put it over. Show us what you just put it over.
And if you look under there, there is a pilot light going. People don't think about that, but it's there. And even without the pilot light, you're something very, very flammable next to a pot. Okay, the #1 cause of the cooking fires is actually unattended cooking. People having something on the stove and walking away or leaving, going to get their kids at school because it'll just be a minute or so. And then they come back and their house is on fire. Kind of going back to this, a lot of people, and I see this on cooking shows all the time, they use these as a pot holder. I'm sure Amy doesn't do that,
no.
But if you're watching, Amy, and you better be, don't do this. What they do is they grab the handle here and they put it up here, and again, they put it right in the flame, and then they take it away. So use the pot holder or the oven mitt, but use it correctly. And if you do have a fire...
Yes, this is where it's tricky because people are like, I'll just throw on some baking powder or baking soda, but there's a big difference. Which one of these would you actually use?
There is a huge difference. Baking soda puts the fire out. Baking powder goes boom. If you're having a hard time remembering which is which, think of baking powder, gunpowder. That should straighten it out for you. Your best bet is to have a home fire extinguisher and know how to use it, and we are actually going to have you put out a fire later in the show.
Yep. I gotta, practice first and know some stuff and learn a little bit more before I can put out my own fire. But John, some great tips and great information. Thanks so much. You guys, we'll send it back to you.